Hello everybody, and welcome to Board State. Today, we will be taking a look at modern Temur Delver, also known as Monkey Grow. Now, as with any Delver deck, you have your two basically staple creatures in the form of Delver Secrets and Snapcaster Mage. These guys are what makes this a Delver deck. However, since this is also a Temur deck, we get to throw in some powerful green creatures as well. Say hello to Tarmogoyf and Hooting Mandrills. These are the two powerhouse creatures that make this deck more mid-range than other Delver variants, like Grixis or Rizza. Now, since we're including Goyf in this deck, we need the obligatory Goyf inclusions of a tribal card and an enchantment card. That's where Tarfire and Seal of Fire come in. Luckily for us, this deck is fairly aggressive, so these two 1-ofs don't seem too out of place here. Following our Goyf enablers, we have our card draw, card filtering effects in the form of Thought Scour, Faithless Looting, and Serum Visions. These are to simultaneously help you set up your Delver flips, buff your Goys, and fuel Delve for your Mandrills. These are what make this deck go. Without them, you're just a janky looking Temur mid-range deck with no plan. Luckily, you also have your security detail, also known as your counter spells. Here we've got Disrupting Shoal, Stubborn Denial, and Mana Leak as your counterspell suite. Shoal and Leak are a fairly common set of includes in Delver variants, but Stubborn Denial is a bit of a niche include in this version. Because you have your Goyfs and your Mandrills, this acts as a 1-mana negate most of the time, which is pretty useful when you're trying to protect your Tarmogoyfs from getting fatally pushed. But of course, what kind of Temur deck would this be without your aggressive spells? Mutagen Growth and Lightning Bolt. These guys are your butter, here to help you slam into your opponents at top speeds. Lastly, we have our mana base. We've got all your bases covered here, starting with the fetch lands, 3 rainforests, 2 tarns, and 3 foothills. Next, you've got your shocks, represented here by 1 stomping ground, 2 breathing pools, and a steam vents. You've got your 2 botanical sanctums to cover your fast lands, and finally, we've got your basics, 1 forest, 3 islands, and a mountain. And that's all she wrote, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with all of our future videos, and don't forget to keep an eye on the board state.